Howdy folks, Chuck here, Why Not Wander. In the RV, Miss Linda, she's working. See my computer open on the table, I've been working. Just finished breakfast.
Okay.
Getting ready to go outside. A little bit unwillingly, but gotta do what you gotta do. It's snowing. We're in Clinton, Missouri. Obviously Walmart parking lot. Now we've been here before. I've done video, at least one from here before. Everything's wet. The grassy areas are turning white. Now we usually try and winter down south in warmer weather. Last couple of years, Arkansas, Mississippi, Florida. Went to Arizona last winter. You can see where it's been blowing a little bit around the tires of the RV. We're at Walmart's. We do try and park next to a grassy area or something like this so we can open that bedroom slide. It's about the only way we can get in and out of our bed and our closet. So anyway, we got here after dark last night. It had been drizzling lightly. We knew winter was coming. Headed for Nebraska back in August. This is November 12th. Happy Veterans Day to all that served. Thank you very much. Yesterday was officially Veterans Day. I understand it's being observed today on Monday. But anyway, look at Lily walking through the snow. I don't know. Now, we got her when we were in Cheyenne. I think her first winter was in Cheyenne. We got her from the dog pound. They said she was about a year old at the time in May. But anyway, Sparky has never really minded the snow. He was a little cold this morning, but he was wanting to go outside. But because we're in a fairly busy traffic area here at the Walmart, I do have him on a leash as well. A lot of people have commented about sometimes I don't have Sparky on a leash when we're out doing a walk around. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk around, make sure everything looks okay. Make sure our lights aren't covered with snow or ice or anything. We're about ready to hit the road here. We're headed up, going to meet my granddaughter in southeastern Nebraska. Later today, she goes to college up there. Then tomorrow we're on to Lincoln, meet with my son. She's going to join us there also. See her uncle Scott, and granddaughter's Alyssa. We're going to get together for dinner tomorrow. Everything's looking okay. Now, I don't know if you can hear, our hydro hots are running. I'm just going to make a comment on this again. I have made videos about it before. Basically, on an RV like ours, our heating system, what they call a hydro hot or aqua hot. It's a diesel fired burner. Now it heats our water, it heats our coach for a furnace, also keeps the basement area water tanks. The black water tank's actually right behind this panel here. Our freshwater tank is down underneath there. There's a corner of it. I can see how full it's getting down through there. But our gray water tank, black water tank, of course the entire basement area with water lines gets heat so things don't freeze up. We're headed for western Nebraska for the next couple months. There goes somebody in an RV. I don't know. Whoops. He almost didn't see that vehicle that came by. I don't know. He might have been watching me. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to do a little winter camping here. Now, we are going to be staying at a campground when we get to western Nebraska. We have, I'm going to stay on this side out of the wind. We have reservations at Rubidoux Park, right next to Scottsbluff National Monument. And I've also done a video on that park before and Scottsbluff Monument before. But we have a spot with full hookups open during the winter, so we'll have water, electric heat. Now, that hydro hot also, it will heat from engine water. When the engine's running, we got hot water from the engine. When you plug it in, it's got an electrical element. Primary heat is electrical, with, like tonight or last night, we had the diesel running to keep the coach warm. Put the dogs back in. They aren't really anxious to be out anyway. But this will be our first winter as full-time RVers. We've really spent any time in the winter. Now, a couple years ago when daughter Kelly got married, we spent a couple nights up in Laramie, Wyoming, at the KOA campground. Now, they were open, but I'm sure I did a video on it as well. They had their water shut off, so you had to fill your water tank. You could park in a spot with a sewer drain, which you don't want your sewer hoses to freeze either. So basically what we do, we fill the water tank, run off the water when either the fresh tank gets empty or black tank, or well, the black tank doesn't fill up too fast, but gray tank, if it gets full, then we got to dump. But I learned a couple years ago, I left my sewer hoses hooked up with the heated water hose down in Mississippi. Now, it's not supposed to get super cold in Mississippi, but one night we had a couple nights in a row down around 20. My sewer hose froze solid. I ended up carrying the whole thing over to the dumpster because as I tried to work with it, the plastic on it broke all up. Ended up ruining the hose, so I just tossed the whole thing. So it wasn't really a hardship, just beware. You can heat your water hoses all you want, but unless you heat your sewer hose, you're going to have to make provisions. So since then, what we do is we just run on the tank. Then when it needs dumped, we'll hook the hose up, dump it, clean it out, put the hose back away so it doesn't freeze up. So anyway, getting my next knee done. Had the right knee replaced back in August. They wouldn't do both at the same time. They said recovery's too difficult. So anyway, I'm doing pretty good with it. Gonna get the left knee done a week from today in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. My daughter's a nurse at the hospital up there. Well, people are, I don't know who's honking at who all over the place. Not much traffic, but I guess it all has to go right by here. Maybe they're checking out the guy with the camera and honking at each other when people aren't paying attention. So I'll get this wrapped up. But anyway, getting the knee done a week from today. Miss Linda will be staying in the RV at the RV park for a couple weeks without me while I recover. I'm going to stay at my other daughter's house, but I'll be in the hospital one night. Expect to be released the next day if I prove I can get up and down stairs, which I had no trouble with the other knee. So we'll try and keep you filled in as that progresses. For now, this is Chuck. Wynot Wander, Clinton, Missouri, in the snow. Going to be doing some winter RVing here. We'll update you as time goes by. So here we are a little further down the road. We stopped for gas. Give the Mutley crew a little break. For whatever reason, apparently we got enough sludge down there. Our step's not coming out. So I'm going to hand the camera to Linda. She thinks we need video evidence of this little fact. Now, bear in mind, I just had my right knee replaced. It's been about 3 months now. Some people say they never really get recovered. But because our step's not working, we have to come down like that. This is the knee I had replaced. So Linda just thought we ought to document that a little bit. We just got onto I-49 here south of Kansas City. We need to go that way, but if you see that traffic out there, Google Maps told us there's a slowdown because of accidents up the way there. Left lane is closed. That's the way we need to go. We were needing fuel, and there was a love station right here, so we decided, well, let's stop and get some fuel, see if that traffic clears up any. So poor old truck's getting kind of sloppy. So's the side of the RV. Anyway, that traffic's still at a standstill over there on the interstate. I was kind of hoping to have it cleared up by now, but Google did give us an option, and we're at an exit. Apparently there's a way around if we go that way instead of that way. Well, it looks like maybe they're starting to move a little bit. We'll get out of here, go one way or the other, and catch a little further on down the road. Chuck and Linda and the Mutley crew, Wynot Wander. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.